Good morning. We are both ready to go on some hiking today. I've got the map just in front of me and there's a fair few things that we're going to do, but we have split it between 2 days. We were here yesterday, we got here at about 3:34, so we just relaxed in the campground and had some dinner and went to bed. So we thought we'd split today and tomorrow up, depending on where we're camping. So it is quite a big national park and there is a lot of things we've got written down to do. I'd say probably like 10 or 11 walks that we want to do that lead us to gorges and pools and all that fun stuff. Well, fun stuff for me, the pools. But so today our plan is to head towards the middle of the park, and there's like a bit of an area, like a Weano Gorge type of area. And that includes Joffre Waterfall, Nox Gorge, Oxa Lookout, the upper and lower Weano Gorge, Hancock Gorge, which is Kermit's pool. And we're also going to head up and do Hammersley this afternoon, which I'm so excited because it looks just beautiful from the photos and it looks like there's a really cool pool in there as well. So we'll finish off with that this afternoon, and then tomorrow we'll tackle more of the Dales side of the national park because we're staying in Dales campground, so it just makes more sense to leave that stuff till tomorrow. So yeah, anyway, I reckon we're going to rack up around 12 kilometres of walking today, which is good because we've been sitting in the car nearly every day and not stretching our legs as much as we should, so I think we'll be very sore after these couple of days. But anyway, we'll keep you updated with what we have got coming up.
We don't know where exactly we are, what we're looking at. We followed the map, but it was sort of hard to understand. But yeah, apparently there's all this that we can go see. Some of them are fair hikes though, so we'll only probably do 3 of them by the looks of it. But yeah, stay tuned, I'll let you know what they are and what they look like. This one is Weano, I'm pretty sure they pronounce it, Gorge, so there's another 20 minutes until you get to the gorge, like access, and there's heaps of lookouts.
I don't know if this picks it up. It's like little groups, they look like flies in the water.
Gets pretty deep.
In here?
Yeah, look at the wall.
Oh, when it's full, yeah. I thought you meant now. There's not much water, to be honest, at the moment, but it does obviously get pretty full in the wet months because you can see the water lines. But so cool, like being down in the middle of this, and the rocks are just like, they're huge, but they're so flat and marbly, like there's so much texture to them. Yeah. Have a look at that. How cool is this? Guys, are you kidding? This is like incredible. Just the colours. And I just said to Kev, you can literally feel the temperature change regardless of whether you're in the sun or the shade down here. And it is just so cool. Alright, so it appears that that's it. Kev said, I think it's a loop. And I was like, no, I think you walk back on yourself. But it appears it actually is a loop. And there was no pool. So I said to Kev, I think what happened was that bit at the start that we filmed is supposed to be the pool when it's full, but obviously it wasn't, so I'm a bit bummed by that because I was really looking forward to going in the pool and getting some cool shots. But anyway, there's plenty more, so the show must go on. Okay, so we've just done the yellow part, so we just walked all the way to loop around, but handrail pool is there and Kermit's pool is there. So one section of it is shut off because of millipedes, so I don't know whether we can do that, but we'll go and have a look.
The next stop was Oxa Lookout. It's just another gorge. This one's got a lot of water in it though. You can see it from that lookout over there, but you're not allowed on it because of recent rains. It's caused the ground to move, so that lookout isn't stable.
Yes.
This one's deep. Hate to bloody roll down there. I don't even know if it's going to pick it up because of the shadows in there, but that is a long way down.
We're near down to Hancock Gorge. The entrance is just 200 metres away. This is a class 5 hike, which just means that it's steep and rocky, and apparently there's water crossings, but the last one said that too, and it was pretty dry, so there was literally nothing. But this one also has Kermit's pool, so we'll see if we can get down there or what it's like and take you along, hey?
Might just add that when we went and visited the visitor centre, they had these special water rock shoes that you could buy, but they actually didn't tell us that you need them to do half of these things, so that would have been handy to know.
Yeah, because it tells you to bring a spare change of shoes, just because the water crossings obviously can get quite deep. Like, there was photos on the signboard of people doing the water crossings, obviously in wet season or like after heavy rainfall, and it was some of it was at their waist, some was at their knees, so it's quite deep, the water. But we've literally walked through a whole gorge that said you needed those shoes, and it was dry, so we'll just see how we go. So here is the start. There is the stairs to climb down into the gorge. It's 1.5 kilometers return. It says allow 2 hours, but we'll see. And yeah, we'll see if there's any water in there. Apparently you can get to a pool at the end, which is quite cool. But yeah, as you can see from these photos, it can get quite deep. So,
and it's no joke.
Yeah, we'll just see.
Hypothermia.
Yeah, apparently they get very cold because some of them are incredibly deep. So obviously there's no way of heating the water because they're in shaded areas. So we'll just see how we go. This is the first little section, so no water, but just heaps of steps and things to go down. This is what class 5 sort of looks like. So there's only tiny little paths for you to go through, drops of rocks. Yeah, not like a clear designated path that's flat or just like a few little crossings. It's literally like weave your way, duck under things, step down onto rocks and all that sort of jazz. It's not too bad. It's quite cool down here. It's actually really nice. But yeah, there's a few parts like this where you just sort of hold on and jump over stuff. But yeah, you just got to be careful where you step because the rocks are obviously stacked together tightly, but they could come loose. And you just have to be careful. Oh, like that nearly did my ankle. Right, first little bit of water. We've only got outrunners, so I might just go to the left.
Oh, they're cold.
And try and avoid that because as much as it would be fun to walk in, the blisters won't be fun later. So, oh wow, it's really mossy and wow, and clear. That's so cool. Not many places that you can literally just walk down and see this part of nature. That's pretty special, pretty cool. Another little bit here. It's gonna be a bit trickier to pass, but that's alright. It's got some cool little parts in it. So pretty. Alright, we're just walking along the side of it now. Sort of need my other hand to hold on. We just walked past a couple and they said that the first part isn't that deep. It's just like your knees and you can sort of walk in there with bare feet. But the second part is about to your neck. So you can go for a nice swim and dip in there. There's a few other people down here, so we'll just wander down and see.
Going in. This is going to be cold. I can feel it already. The rocks are freezing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's not colder than Taronga Falls. Oh, that's starting to hurt my legs though.
Can't really
This is cool.
Alright, I'm walking in now. Kev's staying at the other end. It's a bit slippery. There's quite a few people in here, so... But yeah, it does get a little bit deep. And you just got to watch where you're walking. There's sticks and things in here. But yeah, very, very cold. Definitely. Well, I'll try and flip this around. Definitely worthwhile though. Gets a bit deeper here.
Yeah, just in case. I'm not a good swimmer.
This is so cool. Alright, that's what we just came through then. So this part gets quite narrow and I'm literally like sort of gripping to the side and holding on. But this is pretty cool. I almost lost my camera back there in the water because it got a bit deep. So just have to be really careful. But it's like a waterfall that goes through here all the way to the end. So I might have to put this camera away for 2 hands and just see how we go. Alright, so it's opened up a bit more into this pool here. I think this one's quite deep, so you've got to swim through. Still trying to be careful and not slip. How incredible. Wow. Might just sit that there and hopefully it doesn't fall off. pretty cool. That was pretty incredible. Definitely wet. Not as cold as the other ones, in all honesty, but definitely worth doing. I'm glad I walked down. That was insane. Coming back, this is what it looks like. This is what I walked down in. And wow. That is just incredible. Even this part is just incredible. Wow. So good. Okay, I was going to try and video myself walking through here, but it's actually really hard. There's not really anywhere on the side of here to sit your camera. Wow. I'm glad I was recording when I got that. Very slippery. All right, that was pretty incredible. What an amazing experience. That was just, wow, insane. We're going to head to Joffre Waterfall now, and also the Nox Gorge, and then we'll finish off today with Hammersley Gorge and the Hammersley Pool as well, which is, Hammersley Pool is probably the most photographed thing in Karijini, so I'm excited for that one.
We just pulled up at the Joffre Falls area, and we're going to look at the lookout to see whether it's worth doing the hike down to the fall.
If there's any water.
Yeah, if there's even any water in there. I'd say there is. There's been a few people walking around in bathers and that, so we'll have a look. So the falls actually isn't running.
Oh, our big
Few
heads are
people
in the
down
way
there.
of the water. The fall.
I've rocked up at the Nox Gorge, which we're going to have a look at now. We don't know what it's like. It just says class 5, 2 kilometre, including return, so yippee. So these pluggers are bloody copping a hide and been doing some wicked freaking trails in them. This one is going to suck on the way up. There's just shaly rocks. This is like a track that somebody's just walked. This isn't something that they've man-made with stairs and cut rocks into stairs and all that. Wow, it looks like we've got a long way to go too. Man, this is nuts. Looks like a bloody
Goat track.
rock slide's just happened and we're just walking down it. This can't be the track. This is great. I can see a marker here, but I can't see. Jeez, you nearly got to climb down that. You do. That's awesome. We don't know which way to go. I assume it's this way. There's dots on the floor both ways, so we're just winging it. This joint needs a whippersnip. It's going to pick it up. I think it is, yeah. Look how fluoro green all that bloody weed is. Yeah, moss inside the water. That's awesome. It's just beautiful colours everywhere. I love this shit. So the first pool. Decided to take the wall route instead of going through the water, because we just dried off and the water doesn't look that clean, to be honest. So, but this place is freaking awesome. This is the sort of shit I love. What about you, Hol Dog?
Yeah, my legs are just going like, you know when you hike too much and you're trying to, like you're really using your leg muscles to drop down and hike down walls and then your legs get the shakes. So that's what's currently happening at the moment. So, but other than that, the view's good.
Shaking like a dog shit in razor blows. Just look how clear that is. They obviously get, like, when it rains, obviously a whole lot of water comes down here because, geez, there's some biggish trees like pushed over sideways and all of this stuff.
The sign actually says that if it starts raining, like even just a little bit, you're not allowed to do this. You have to, like if we were down here and it started raining, you're supposed to climb back up to the top straight away.
Yeah, fair and good.
So it can flood really quickly.
There you go.
We can see why. We literally
Yeah.
just come out of summer and haven't had much like rain at all. And look at this.
The big gorge becomes a mini gorge.
Oh wow.
We were just saying, we wonder if there's any gold like in here. But, We'll never know, I guess. It just keeps getting better. Like obviously it's chained off there, so you can't go past there, but there's Mickey Mouse. Seeing that sunlight come through over there.
Kev's just over there living his best life, taking some pictures, and he just ran full speed over here and gave me a heart attack. Stop running. It's alright when he's a bit further back, but look at your belly jiggle. It's so cute. Gave me a heart attack. If he falls in there, one, I'm going to have to jump in after him, and two, he's going to hurt himself, and three, he'll probably drown. This is so cool though, we're the only ones down here. Water is so clear. We do have to get going though, because we do have a long walk back. It's probably taken us an hour and 15 to get down here, and it's a slow walk because you have to just straddle all the rocks. We're in bare feet, so our feet are a bit sore, and yeah, we obviously have a fair walk back.
And we haven't had lunch.
And we haven't had lunch. All we've had today is a sandwich, well, 2 bits of toast with I had a slice of cheese, Kev didn't, an egg and a slice of bacon this morning, and a muesli bar. That's it. And the time is like 3 o'clock.
Camelback with hydrolyte.
Yeah, and we had a camelback with hydrolyte, so that's all we've had today. We're very hungry, but we have one more Ziploc bag of the gold banded snapper, which we're absolutely hanging for this afternoon. I'm pretty sure we've videoed like the same colours and background for this whole trip, but well, this whole time out in this gorge, but just the colours coming up here are just insane. So cool. We ended up, there's no one down here, and like same drone rules apply, you just can't fly it within 30 metres of people, so we've got this all to ourselves, so I was able to get some drone footage, and I'll pop that up for you guys. But yeah, got a couple of still shots which I'm happy with, and then just got some shots for both YouTube and social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok on the portrait mode as well. But just have a look at this. I know, it's like the prettiest shade of red as well.
Let it begin. We're going to walk back up here.
And hold hands, according to the sign.
Yep. Oh, a quarter of the way up. I'm knackered. Oh, I think I'm going to have a heart attack. Oh, that sucked. Righto, last stop for today. What a bloody drive that was. Dirt road, stuck behind a caravan that was just dusting us out. So, but we're here, and we are the only ones here at the moment, so we better get out there quick so we can film some sick footage. Righto, first stop is the lookout. I'm trying to do this as quick as possible because we'd like to get some footage while there's not many people here. Apparently there's a spa, or what they call it, a pool spa you can hop in. Wow, that's cool. Just a quick class 4 hike down to it. It's not far though, I think it's 250 metres return or something like that. But how's that wall? All the different lines and colours in it. This is a pretty cool national park. Just coming up on the pool here, just in the bottom of the gorge. This is probably one of the easier walks. It's a good thing we left this till last. It's just a pain because it's so far away from all the camps, so you have to drive. I think from the visitor centre there, which is near where we are camped, it's 101 kilometres it says. So yeah, we still got to drive back, but that is beautiful. So good. So this is the little waterfall. There's another waterfall there, and then there's a handrail and a pool up there that you can sit in, or they call it a spa, but it's not a spa. I don't know why they call it a spa. Just look at them colours. It's sketchy to walk up. Had to take the flip-flops off. And there it is. I thought that was the pool bit, but there's this little ladder here and it opens up even more. So cool. You guys are probably over all this, but Looks grouse. It gets so deep right there. We didn't really film much when we were leaving Hammersley Gorge because it was a fair drive back to camp, but we made it. It's about 7 o'clock now. And yeah, we're currently just cooking up some more Goldie and chips. I think this will be our last night of Goldie. Yeah, and then we'll be on to bloody snags and whatnot.
So, the rosy.
Oh yeah, we got the rosy still. I don't know what that's like, whether or not we put in a curry or whatnot, but yeah.
Probably to beef it out a bit because we've got rice and all of that, I think.
Yeah, but I forgot to tell you, I don't know if I told you this morning, but last night there was dingoes running around our car looking for scraps. Apparently there's heaps of dingoes out here, like they've got signs in the toilets, they've got signs all around the camp saying don't feed them and, you know, don't walk alone and shit like that.
What to do if one...
Yeah, what to do if one comes for you. And
but we haven't seen any during the day, but yeah, we heard one howl last night and we had a couple run past the car.
They sounded quick. Yeah, that's it for us. We're knackered. What a day. I'm going to sleep. Yeah, we're very hungry. This is our first meal besides brekkie.
Yeah, I think anyone doing the park or like doing this, I got so hungry at the last gorge. Like I was just anxious. I had the shakes. It just sucked. Like the only thing that we've really had today is a muesli bar. We had 2 sesame snacks, if anyone knows what they are. A muesli bar and our breakfast, which was just like one sandwich, like I explained this morning. So apart from water, that's all we've sort of had. So we're very hungry and cranky, and yeah.
That's why we were so tired. We were like, do we just come back here and just cook noodles because we got heaps of noodles? But we need a great meal just to finish that day off after. But it was just beautiful today, and you know, cold beers, fish, chips, and we had no lettuce, so we're just having cherry tomatoes. So happy days.
Good morning. I don't know how the sun is sitting this morning and making me look, but anyway, we'll keep going. We are heading towards the Dales Gorge today and doing all of the things within that area. So we did, I think it was 9 or 10 things yesterday. So we're very sore. Our legs, our arms, just feet, everything is sore. But we are only going to be doing 4 today in the Dales Gorge region. They're all pretty short apart from one. So I think that'll be good. Got my bathers on just in case I want to go for a swim. We'll see. We do have to stop at the visitor centre first because we did find a phone yesterday, so we're going to hand that in and hopefully that goes back to its owner. And I also need to upload a little video on YouTube. It's not an episode, it's just like a special video extra that we've decided to do, so you probably would have already seen that by the time this goes up. So we'll stop at the visitor centre because they have really good data and we'll upload that as well.
We just went into the visitor centre, returned the phone. The gentleman that owns the phone actually rang it like as we were pulling up in the car park, so I answered it and let him know what we were doing. He's like, hello, you're answering on my phone. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm returning it to the visitor centre. But anyway, so yeah, he's going to come grab that tomorrow because he's a fair while away apparently. And we grabbed another map and we also bought some adventure shoes because yeah, we figure we're going to be doing a bit of adventuring still. We don't know if you have to go through like water or anything in the Kimberleys, but we thought we may as well get them because sometimes when you go fishing on the rocks as well, those shoes would probably be handy rather than hurting your feet every time you stand on something. So happy days. Holly's already ran you through. We don't know what's first, so we're just going to drive that way or towards the Dales Gorge and yeah, see what the go is.
We just got to Fortescue Falls, otherwise known as Fern Pool, and we bought...
Already sold them.
Oh, did you?
Fresh kicks though.
They look awful, but you know what? I don't really care because, like Kev said, I don't think we could take another rock to the foot after yesterday, so...
Can't put a price on comfort.
They're only $27 each too, so we got a pair, and they look hideous, but they're comfy. So, alright, you ready?
Fucking oath, let's go. Reporting for duty, let's go.
Ooh. Ah. This new blue goofing.
Fortescue Falls. If it's not the dingoes, it's the blue asbestos that'll kill you. This is one of the lookouts. Oh, I can hear water running. Oh, there's some hikers down there.
Look at that, can you see it?
Yeah, yeah. Waterfall. Cool. Another nice, beautiful, well-made staircase. Walk down here is amazing. I reckon it's a right time of day to do it though, because in the arvo that sun would be just up there, just absolutely peppering all this rock and handrailing. And there we are. The water still looks green, but it looks refreshing. There's old mate up there on the gorge. Water is freaking freezing. Can't really see the fall unless you go way over there. That might be a job for Holly. At the top of the falls, the water is pretty cold. Quite an amazing spot. We're just going to continue the rest of the walk. You can turn around and go back up and then find another entrance to Fern Pool. Or was that Fern Pool?
That was Fern Pool, yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the other one, but yeah, you can enter it via another path and go down, which is easier, but we thought we'd just do this whole hike while we're here, save us climbing back up those stairs, and yeah, we'll go have a look. I was right, this one is Fern Pool.
This is just amazing. Wowie.
That was Fortescue Falls and Fern Pool. They were all wonderful little walks, not too bad. I said earlier we were going to do the whole loop, but we were down there and we couldn't find the turn-offs to finish the loop, and then we finally climbed all the way back up those stairs and then realised that there's one just as you're going out, like to the stairs. But there's only 2 lookouts there, so we're not really interested in going down it. So we're just going to head back to our campsite, which is Dale's Campground. And yeah, probably just dry off and rest for the rest of the day. It's been a hectic couple of days, so we're quite knackered. Right, so we made it to Dale's Campground. We're set up. It's a lot bigger, this joint, compared to the overflow campground. Like, you've obviously got your own designated areas and everything as well. Holly's made enough noodles to feed half of China.
Hey, you wanted heaps of noodles.
Yeah, I know.
So don't make it out that
But yeah, we got clothes drying, hat drying, adventure shoes drying. I don't know, we're just sort of going to relax, take it easy, have a good time.
Alright, if you can't tell that it is at the end of the week, well, for us in terms of grocery weeks, and we are clutching at straws by looking at this. I don't know what else will tell you, but baked beans on toast with a bit of cheese. But Kev actually came up with a really great idea of pineapple fritters for dessert, and we had a tin of pineapple, and I've just sort of made a makeshift batter. So I just put flour, pineapple juice and a bit of sugar in there, and we'll just see how she goes. But I'm excited for those.
We do have fish in the freezer.
Yeah, but it's a different type of fish, and we've had like...
And we thought we had sausages, but we must have ate them.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of days of fish, so we're having a break. We're having baked beans.
Baked beans was a hit, absolutely loved it. I reckon pubs need to sell baked beans on toast, just as a meal. I'd love it.
Oil's nearly ready, people.
Righto, next up is dessert.
There we are, pineapple fritters. Haven't tried one yet because they're still a bit hot, but easy peasy. Can confirm. Really good. Not healthy, but good. Good morning. It is 9 o'clock here. Bit of a slow start to the morning this morning. Last night was a bit of a broken sleep because the dingoes were just running wild around here. It was actually really cool. We heard one that came in and was like sniffing and digging around the car, and we've been really careful, like all of our food and scraps have gone in the bin, so we didn't leave anything out, but you could hear it like on the ground. So Kev shone his little head torch out and we got to see it, which was pretty cool. And then yeah, just all night just howling on and off. And then at one point it sounded like a pack of 10 of them came through. I don't know how many there were, but that's what it sounded like, and then ran out the other side and started like fighting with each other. So it was just wild last night, but anyway, pretty cool. Today's mission is to head towards Port Hedland, which is 240 kilometres away, so around 2.5-3 hours if we're doing 100 the whole way. I don't really know what the roads are like, so it's just a guess. We don't have any reception, so I'm just going off kilometres. And we need to do shopping because we are running light on a few things, so we'll go shopping. Don't really think we have enough for washing at the moment, but we do need to find a bin to put our stuff in. And yeah, we'll try and find a camp up that way for tonight, and then heading towards Broome in the coming days, which is exciting. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of another episode.
Obviously, if you like our content, please give us a like, share and subscribe. Hoorah!